Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we're looking at a beer from Full Sail Brewing out of Hood River, Oregon. This is their Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels, coming in at 9.6% alcohol by volume, and the bourbon barrels in question are Maker's Mark, Jim Beam, and my personal favorite, Four Roses. They throw the beers in those barrels, blend them together, and this is how they get the final product. They've been brewing this beer for almost 20 years, if not a little bit longer than that. So this has to be one of the first Imperial Stouts. This one was recommended to me by Jim, a viewer of the show, and I don't get to try too many Full Sail beers. So I love an Imperial Stout as much as the next guy, so I said, hey, let's give it a shot. Let me get this one into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the Full Sail Imperial Stout in bourbon barrels. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Full Sail Imperial Stout. Oh, wow. Massive bourbon on this one. Vanilla, toasted coconut, lots of oak, chocolate, coffee, big roasted characteristic to it. The sweet kind of pipe tobacco. This was in a barrel for a year, so it's really just soaked up that aroma. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the taste on the Full Sail Imperial Stout in bourbon barrels. Cheers. Oh, wow, it's really nice. Yeah, right at the front of the tongue. Pretty classic stout characteristics. Coffee, chocolate, a slight kind of espresso bitterness in there. Middle of the mouth, though, lots of bourbon barrel, vanilla, oakiness. Again, a slightly toasted coconut, a little bit of like a graham cracker type of flavor. Big dark chocolate notes, a little bit of a cocoa powder kind of accent in there, roasted characteristics, lots of coffee in there as well. Very roasty, malty backbone to this one, and a pretty dry finish on this one. I'm kind of surprised by it. It's definitely a drier stout rather than a sweet stout. Aftertaste, dark chocolate, coffee, more of that vanilla, more of that oakiness, a little bit of that pipe tobacco-y, cherry, dark fruit, very slight in the finish as well. Definitely you're getting that year-long sit in the barrels. The barrels just shine in this one. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Full Sail Imperial Stout bourbon barrel version, coming in at 9.6% alcohol by volume. Guys, gonna give this one an A. As far as a barrel-aged Imperial Stout goes, this is about as good as it can get. You have a really solid base beer, that stout that they're throwing in really high quality bourbon barrels for a year, then blending all of that together and exactly how it needs to be blended to come out tasting really nice. They just nailed it. It's drinkable at 9.6%, but you definitely just want to sip on it and kind of let the flavors develop, let it warm up in your hand. It's just an awesome beer. Very complex, lots of chocolate, coffee. The bourbon barrel just shines through though in this one. If you love bourbon barrel beers, you're definitely going to check this one out. And it's very affordable. They seem like a really good company. It's independently owned by the employees themselves, which is an awesome thing to hear. Another great brewery from Oregon. They're just banging them out of there. Awesome stuff. So getting an A for me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.